Destiny beckons, I never reckon second best. When I look back, I will always recall that this is the moment, the greatest of them all. A tribute to Broadway, as we pay tribute to my favorite Broadway star in the house. This is the moment. This is the day when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever, they're coming into play. It's here and now today. This is the moment. This is the time when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, when all the dreaming, scheming and screaming become one. This is the day. See it sparkle and shine when all I've lived for become mine. For all these years I faced the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them I've made it on my own. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckons, I never reckon second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day or never, I sit forever with my God. I won't look back, I will always recall, moment for moment. This is that moment, the greatest moment of them all. Thank you, and good evening. It's Martin in the house from the Soler Watch Party. Thank you for watching us. You're not gonna miss this episode as we pay tribute to Broadway, although every song I'll be singing tonight is not a Broadway song that my guest has popularized. In fact, none of them are. All I know is tonight is a Broadway night for me. I'm a big, big fan, not just of Broadway and the Broadway songs as I've been doing through the years in my career, but the Broadway star you're about to meet. Now, it doesn't mean that we don't have songs that she herself has popularized. Listen carefully. Half the world is sleeping, half the world's awake, half can hear their heartbeat, half just hear them break. I am but a traveler in most every way. Ask me what you want to know. What a journey it has been, and the end is not in sight. But the stars are out tonight, and they're bound to guide my way. When they're shining on my life, I can see a better day. I won't let the darkness in. What a journey it has been. I have been to sorrow, and I have been to bliss. Where I'll be tomorrow, I can only guess. Through the darkest desert, through the deepest snow, forward, always forward, I go. What a journey it has been, and the end is not in sight. But the stars are out tonight, and they're bound to guide my way. When they're shining on my life, I can see a better day. I won't let the darkness in. What a journey it has been. Forward, always forward, onward, always up, catching every drop of hope in my empty cup. What a journey it has been, and the end is not in sight. But the stars are out tonight, and they're bound to guide my way. When they're shining on my life, I can see a better day. I won't let the darkness in. What a journey it has been. And what a journey that she has taken us through. The journey of my favorite amazing star from Broadway and the Philippines. I give you Lea Salonga. Thank you so much for spending this evening with us. How are you?
I'm okay.
Why are
I'm
you
good.
laughing?
Well, yeah, it's just funny. I just find it funny that you've been doing this every single day.
Isn't it crazy? All
It's
night
nuts, but
long.
I mean, I sometimes I'm listening to you guys. I'm at my bed and I'm knitting something, and and you guys are just keeping me company with just talk. Just you guys are just talking, singing, whatever. I'm singing along. Like if Vicky's doing a solo, I'll just be singing along with her. Yeah, it's just nice. It's just like having just a good friend that's just happens to be right there beside you. It's nice. I mean, you do risk some overexposure, but I mean, it's you. It's you. So I mean, it's fine, and people can kind of come and go as they please.
No,
You
man.
know,
The whole
no
purpose
one's.
is just to
Yeah.
keep them company and then to make a little noise in their house. Because is it quiet in your house? Because I imagine everyone's house is quiet now. So we're trying to give noise with this Martin in the house concept. How
It's
quiet is it in your house?
Mark. You know me. I'm not really that quiet. It can be. I do like the quiet sometimes, but normally I'll have music playing, or I'll be watching something on TV, or my daughter will like when I pass her room, like there's normally noise coming out of it, like she's chatting with her friends or she's watching different things on YouTube. So it's not the most quiet house, and I guess it might be a function of the work that we do, where we're always so used to having noise or music or something happening. But I do like my moments of solitude when nothing is happening and it's just atmospheric, and
Right.
it's yeah. But it's not the quietest house. There's
Walk
always
me
something
through
happening.
when you're studying for a role. Like for instance, Sweeney Todd is the last one I saw you in.
Yeah.
You were amazing in Sweeney Todd. Now,
Thanks.
but that's a lot of practice, a lot of memorizing, a lot of you're checking your accent.
There's a
You have to
lot.
be with an accent, the acting, the witty, almost punchline type
Yeah,
lyrics in your
the
songs.
banter. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a
How
lot. It's a lot. A show like that is a lot.
how do you study for something like that?
You give yourself the time. Truly, you need to give yourself the time. I got my script and my score. Uh, when did I get my script and my score? I got my script and my score around like maybe a few months before. Like we started rehearsing in September. I got everything in like June so
Mm-hmm.
that I could start learning everything and studying everything. Especially the music. I had to focus on the music first. So that when we got to staging everything, I didn't have to worry about the songs anymore. So, yeah, so I started, I was plunking things out on the piano. I was listening to so many different versions on so many different cast albums so that I could have like a consistent reference. And
Right.
I landed on the 2012 West End run with Imelda Staunton, also known as Dolores Umbridge from the Harry Potter movies, who played Sweeney Todd opposite Michael Ball,
That was your
and
peg.
she was Mrs. Lovett. Yeah, so that was my peg. So my peg was her. Just because it was a darker interpretation and a darker production. So I went with that. So Bobby and I were like, yeah, we're going to go with that. Um, and then I had a dialect coach to help me with the Cockney, because it's actually not a difficult accent to do, as long as you know what you're supposed to be hitting and what you're supposed to be dropping as far as
Right.
the consonants. But
Right.
it's not that hard to do. And I
But
guess it was helpful that I lived in the UK for a while, so a lot of that kind of stayed in my head.
do you have to? I mean, that's another good point. Do you really, to get into a role, do you have to be that person? Like you said now, to have that accent. You had it around you in the UK when you were there,
Yeah.
but in other roles that you've had, did you have to dive into that? Were you that person 24/7 when you're talking in the house with the people around you? Do you speak in that language,
No, no, no,
in
no,
that
no.
accent?
I have to leave everything in rehearsal. I mean, Sweeney Todd is such a dark show. I mean, there's a lot of humor in it to counter the the bloodiness of the story. Thank goodness for all the humor. It was such a good balance. It was such a genius show. But no, I'm not one of those people that kind of lives in the skin of a
Hmm.
character for 24 hours a day. I can't do it. It was
Wow.
one of those things that I had to leave in the rehearsal room and go back to my own life when I would leave. when I would leave rehearsal, it's like, okay, back to normal. I had to like try to get rid of it.
You can do that. You can turn it off and on, off and on.
Yeah. After a while, it becomes like second nature. When the lights hit you, you're the character. When you're backstage, then it's back to speaking in Tagalog. It's back to speaking with my normal accent. It's yeah. You kind of, I guess, when you do theater, given all of the technical stuff that could go wrong, you still have to have a foot in reality,
Right.
just so you don't stop. Your awareness of your surroundings doesn't just go off, because
Right.
I think in film you can afford to do that, um, because there are other people who will take care of everything for you. But in theater, it's not like one of the stage crew can run and fix something. You kind of have to make do with, if something goes wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
What comes first for you? Do you have a system, Leia, where you have, I'll do the script first, the acting and the lines, I'll work on that first, and then the music? Or do you do it sabay-sabay? What is your system of studying?
It depends on the show. Sometimes it's nice to do everything kind of all at the same time. But for something like Sweeney, it had to be the music first, because there were complicated patterns that a lot of us had to figure out. And some of the like time signatures would change. Like you'd have stuff that would change on a dime. And it just like, oh God, okay, now we're going now from like 3/4, all of a sudden you're going into another time signature, like even just for one bar, something will change. So we all had to have as much of the music as we could. So there were a couple of days of music rehearsal in August. All the principals had one day, and the ensemble had another day. And those who would go back and forth between ensemble and principal would have to attend those rehearsals for both days. So we had a session with Manman Angsiko, who was our vocal director, just to go through every single song.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of that stuff
Not
is
easy.
so hard.
Not
It's just
easy.
so hard. And those of us that could read music were already having a hard time. And then we had members of our company that didn't read at all, and they had to kind of find their own way around for the score to make sense. And it was tough. It was really, really tough. And it would drive us crazy. It would drive everybody nuts. But
I'm sure.
Yeah, it was tough. But yeah, so a lot of us had to do the music first to get all of the stuff that was written down into our bodies, and then we can start focusing on the story and on the
Right.
dialogue, because the dialogue itself wasn't difficult. It's really the music that is hard in a Sondheim show.
And in the how much of your person do you put into your role, and especially that one, because that's so not you.
It's so not me. So I guess
hope.
Yeah, right. Can you imagine? I think there was the cool thing about it is that there's nothing about this woman that's me. So it was so much easier to dive into her, because then it was just imagination. It's maybe, oh, who do I know that's like this? And then kind of incorporating essences and bits and pieces of that other person into the role, and kind of magnifying, the personality traits of other human beings in that. So it was just a lot of fun, because it was like a coat that you could put on and then take off.
You seem so at ease with that character, and at the same time, I was telling Angela watching. I said, "Remind me, we're never eating in Leia's house, especially pie. We're not having any pie, right?" That's the first thing I said. We're not having pie in your house. Now, of your roles that you have played, who is the closest to Lea Salonga?
Oh.
To your character, to your person, to your
all
values.
The roles that I have played,
Mm-hmm.
I think everything else that I'd played up until then, there will be part of me that's in there, whether it's just, even if it's my laughter, even if it's just how I will naturally respond to certain situations. Um, I think all of the other ones. There will be an element of who I am somewhere in there. But Love It is like a complete 180.
Now, when you are on tour, when you're like when you're
Yeah.
on stage and you're away from the Philippines and you live your community, your actors are becoming your family.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you miss that? I mean, you've been, especially now that we're in quarantine. Do you think about that? Do you ever recall what was more? In other words, what is more? What do you miss more, opening night or closing night? Because those are the two most special times, right?
Oh yeah. Opening nights are exciting because it's the beginning of something. You're beginning a run, and it's kind of, well, then think about opening nights, an ending and a beginning. It's when the rehearsal process is, that's the
Yeah.
official ending of it. So basically, you freeze everything once you hit opening night, and then you focus on continuing to organically develop this character and grow. Where it just kind of um, develops on its own in the course of doing a run. And when you're in a long run, then you're blessed with more time to really shape this character. And by the time closing night arrives, um, sometimes you feel like it's not enough time. And even though you may have advanced and developed this character far more than what opening night's version was, sometimes you feel like, okay, I've had enough. I'm done. I'm good. I'm good with what I've done with her. Or, oh my gosh, this wasn't enough time. I wish I could have had more to
Mm,
grow this part of her.
right.
And something Jet Pangan said, like after closing night, he said, I finally met the Sweeney I wanted to be on the night we closed. It's like,
Wow.
and so it's yeah, it's, and that's our closing in Singapore when we had like a couple of months already of it in our bodies. So it's like, blessed are those that get to have a run of months and months because of just how far you can take something.
And you
Yeah.
read a lot. I can see that you read a lot too,
I mean,
yes?
there's books back there, but there was one that I just finished, and it's one that I would highly recommend. Trevor Noah wrote a book called Born a Crime, and it talks about his childhood and growing up in South Africa during apartheid.
Hmm.
And it's a really interesting story how somebody like him, with a white father and a
That's
South
right.
African black mother, was, because of the laws, he was literally a crime when he
Yes.
was born. And it's not a difficult read. It's, he kind of writes the way he speaks, and you get a little bit of insight into why he is so calm, and during his hosting stint on the Daily Show, how he doesn't get all neurotic. It's like,
Hmm.
because he's grown up under far worse circumstances
Oh,
than the
yes.
stuff that he's reporting on the Daily Show now. And he's very intelligent, very insightful. So it's a book I would highly recommend.
Being Filipino, being Asian, have you ever encountered that kind of a feeling? Were you ever given any kind of bad looks, or do you think maybe someone favored someone over you because they weren't Asian? You get my point?
Yeah. I mean, I've not been allowed to audition for roles because of my racial background, which was
Really?
interesting. Um, then a few months after that happened, I got cast as Eponine in Les Mis, and I'm like, well, okay, that's sort of karmic cancellation, I guess, of sorts. Um, and I guess I felt as an Asian performer, especially after getting cast as Eponine, I felt I needed to prove something.
Hmm.
Um, Not so much that I had a chip on my shoulder, but I felt like I had something to prove, that casting like this, it shouldn't just be considered a stunt to get people into the theaters during the bad winter season. I mean, it's not, it shouldn't just be about that.
Hmm.
Um, but that this kind of casting can be done, and that this kind of casting makes sense, and that it doesn't hinder the storytelling.
Hmm.
Um, and a show like Les Mis, where race isn't even in the discussion,
That's right.
um, meaning it's absolutely possible for something like this to, you know, to be a much more common thing.
What about in Allegiance? Allegiance had a different type, but a war story.
Yeah,
I mean,
this one was a war story, and this one race was absolutely
yes,
an uncredited cast member in this.
right.
So we needed to see that yes, these were Asians and yes, these were white people. That the soldiers had to be Caucasian, had to be played by Caucasian men, and that the internees had to be played by Asian actors. So
Okay.
there was me, there's George Takei, there's Telly Leung, Michael K. Lee. We had an opera baritone named Chris Nomura who played my father. We had a whole bunch of amazing singer, dancer, actors of Asian descent that did this show, and we just felt this was our story to tell, and we get to tell it in the way we want to.
It's a
So,
great
yeah,
story. And the music was great.
Thanks for coming. I mean,
Of
I remember
course.
you being there and
Anything
you
you
freaking
do,
out.
Leia, just so you know, anything that you do, we all, and I speak for everybody, especially the artists who admire you, because I don't know if you think about this, but we are so proud that you're Filipino, that you wave our flag, whether you know it or not. When we see you with Rosie O'Donnell, or we see you with Oprah, or Ellen, or anybody who has anything to do with the world of the entertainment world that we want to touch, you're actually
Right.
in it. You're in it. Is it a conscious effort on your part? How proud are you, not just of your achievements, but what your achievements do for us, this country?
I don't know if it's something I think about necessarily, but I do try to always be on my best behavior under those, in those situations. Um, Only because I don't like it when we are spoken of with derision, or if there's an insult hurled in our direction. Um, I do like it when I'm associated with being Filipino in a positive way. Um, I do the best I can, I guess. I
You
guess that's
hear
all
that
I
too.
can do. Yeah.
You hear positive things too, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love the Philippines because blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I do. And it's nice to be able to contribute to that sort of
Oh, you have
positive image.
big time, Leia, big
Thank you.
time. You are.
Thank
I
you.
keep telling you this, and I post it all the time that you are. For me, you're a national treasure because we've all, and I speak for all the artists, we've all wanted to have that kind of exposure, but at the same breath, we wouldn't know what to do with it. You, on the other hand, once you're there, when we see you, and I really want to watch, I'm praying, please, Leia, say the right things. And you always do. It's like you're not even intimidated by the person you're talking to. Where do you get this confidence? Are you ever, okay, better question. Were you ever in fan mode where someone, oh my God, is she talking to me? Did you ever have that moment where the person who was interviewing you or was with you on stage or with you in the audience in the Tony Awards or whatever, that you couldn't believe that he or she was there?
Sometimes it happens where I start fangirling, say on a red carpet, and I get selfies with people, and then they start fangirling or fanboying over what I've been able to do. So I guess the confidence is knowing that chances are it's going to be a mutual admiration society sort of thing. And I'm a fan of quite a few people on Broadway, people like Audra McDonald and people like Bernadette Peters.
Wow.
And it's like, yeah, you can absolutely fanboy and fangirl, and chances are these people have heard of you also and know the quality of the work that you've done. Yeah, so I guess the one way to mentally prepare for something, even if it's just for my own mental state, so that I don't get intimidated by people, it's chances are they're fans of yours also.
And it's important that you walk in with that confidence because you are carrying our flag. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to say.
You're
This is the
nuts, you
pressure
guys.
that you now have.
You guys
Now,
are
let me ask
crazy.
you this. In the Broadway community, just like here, I mean, the entertainment world now is affected, just like any other
Yeah.
business or world because of what's happening with COVID-19. What do
Yep.
you think is going to happen? Will the community in Broadway be different?
I want to believe, I'd like to believe that Broadway will return to what it was, but it it will not happen this year.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's not going to happen this year. Um, I don't know that there will be live performances in the way that you and I are accustomed to doing them this year.
Even here.
If even, well, here we may be able to return to live performance sooner, as compared to, say, the United States. We might be able to get back to it if we're able to flatten our curve, if we're able to relieve the pressure on hospitals to care for people, if we are able to then, if by then there is more wide, wide, wide testing, there is, being able to locate where the pockets of infection are and be able to then focus on that and be able to care for the sick in that way, be able to do more focused, and instead of crazy,
Right.
everybody's just slamming the hospitals because they can't breathe. Um, I think once it gets to a manageable point where, the healthcare system can then handle it,
Right.
then I think we'll be able to return to a somewhat more normal life. But
Right.
right now, while we still have daily cases in the hundreds, I mean, it seems to be coming down. It's now in the 100s rather than the 200s.
That's good news.
That's always good news. And I think if it keeps on going from 3-digit to 2-digit and then single digit, then I think life can sort of go back. I'm just hoping that once things are opened again, there isn't another like second wave of infections
Sure.
that slams the healthcare industry again.
Sure, sure.
So, yeah, it'll get back to normal once the virus is, at a more manageable place.
As a
It's not yet.
As a
It's
mother,
not.
though, how are you? What are you telling your daughter? I mean, of course, your daughter's different from all the other girls I've seen at 13 years old. She's the way you were when I first met you. She's bright, she's quick, she's smart. If she likes you, she'll converse with you. So Leia Salonga. Anyway, I mean, when you were a kid, did you see the video I sent you? Did you even see it?
Which one?
I sent you a video. Someone sent it to me. I don't know why.
Oh, of me as a child?
No, you on Student Canteen.
Yeah, with
the cast of.
Menchu and Raymond. Yeah. I think there are about 10 or 15 people that sent that video to me all at the same time.
Oh, how old were you there?
I was 9.
You
9
were
years old.
9.
Yeah.
Now, what do you tell your daughter? What does she know about this quarantine, this lockdown, this staying home? You cannot go out, wash your hands.
She knows. She knows about it. She's aware of it. We do talk about it at the dinner table. We talk about what it is. So she's not sheltered from what this is. And I think it's always a good idea to let your kids know what's happening. And since she's pretty much a homebody in the way that I am, she's like, oh, I'm perfectly fine with staying home, and I've got my video games. I mean, her parents are around her.
Mhm.
She's got her friends a phone call away. She's been able to manage this. And yeah, far better than a lot of other people. She's,
Yes.
she's taking it in stride. She understands, like, yep, the order is to stay home, so I stay home. And so it's not even a thing for her.
What's the first thing that you will do once we get the thumbs up that we can go out? What's the first thing you will do?
Stay home some more.
You just lost 500,000 following right there. They see you as such a worldly person. She's going to go to the most expensive restaurant and get fully made up. That's not you, though, right?
That's not me. I mean, for any of these live streams, I will go so far as to put on eyebrows, blush on, lipstick. That's it. I am not the kind of person that enjoys wearing makeup anyway. I guess because I associate it so closely with work that I don't find pleasure in false eyelashes and in the glam. I mean, I love the results when a professional takes his hand to my face and paints it. But I mean,
Like the
And
wedding of my niece. Remember the wedding of my niece? You were in rubber shoes.
I was in sneakers and minimal makeup
In
because
Alex' wedding.
here's the thing. I knew I was going to be on my feet, and I was. So all of these women in the high heels were looking at my feet going, ah, you're so lucky. It's
Why
like,
didn't I
right?
think of that, right?
Like,
You can't
why
see your
didn't I
feet
just,
anyway in a gown. You can't see the shoes.
yeah. I mean, you can just wear get a sneaker that has a platform. Nobody's going to know what's under there. It's like,
What's the perfect binge or lazy day for you? What's the perfect day for you at home?
the perfect day for me at home. I get up, I go downstairs, I have my coffee. Yeah, and I got gifted with this really complicated coffee machine. Last year when I broke my leg, someone's like, "Oh, you can't go to Starbucks now or anywhere. Let's give you a really nice machine." So I got gifted with this amazing coffee maker. So at the push of a button, I can have whatever I want.
Sarap.
I know. It's so fantastic. I just have to get the beans for it, but otherwise it's it's amazing. Then I'll probably go upstairs. I'll knit something maybe, or I'll watch TV, or I'll listen to music. I'll make up a playlist, or I'll play some video games, or I'll read a book, or we'll have a Zoom conference with my friends.
Wow, quarantine was meant for you, I think.
Yeah, I think I've been preparing for quarantine my whole life. And because I broke my leg last year and I couldn't go anywhere
Right.
except to physical therapy. So I guess I was ready for this.
And you still came out in a Josh Groban concert in a wheelchair.
Right, in a wheelchair, but in full glam in a gown. Yeah, and it was my birthday, so I wanted to do something fun, and I wanted to be able to fulfill that obligation because it didn't involve travel. It didn't
Right.
mean that I had to go anywhere where, going through security was going to be like a massive endeavor. This was
Sure.
just going to, the MOA arena and sitting in my wheelchair and singing, sitting in my wheelchair. And yeah, it was completely fine.
What an
And
experience, I bet.
it was. And he was so lovely. He was truly, truly a lovely person to work with.
Yes, he's a great person. Now, and so are you, because I see you now. You're now a judge on The Voice.
Yeah.
That must be an experience for you to bringing in, discovering new talent. And this country is filled with talent.
It's ridiculous.
How hard is that?
It's difficult. It's easy and it's difficult. The easy part is spotting the talent. And figuring out who just naturally is gifted with a voice. And it's always the talent first because our backs are turned. We have no idea
Exactly.
we'd have no idea what's there behind us until we turn around, and then we get to see. And then the other thing that's also difficult, which we're lucky that we have all of these actual singing coaches, at ABS-CBN, people like Lindy Achacoso, Luningning San Jose, Mon Silvestre, people like Annie Quintos Uy. I mean, we have all of these people, and then it also then becomes about attitude, because as you and I know, longevity will only happen not just because of your talent. It's also how you are with other people.
Mhm.
How are you a collaborative sort of person? Are you a brat in a rehearsal? Are you someone who is just exhausting to be around? There's exhausting and then there's exhausting. But are you exhausting in a bad way?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like, do you cause headaches for everyone around you? And so, I mean, I can't speak for the other coaches, but I get that sort of intel. And I ask for that kind of intel. How is this person in rehearsal? Is this person difficult? Is this person easy to teach, easy to work with? Does this person have a shot
Right.
at longevity in this business? And I get all of that. All of that intelligence.
Now,
and,
there's a voice in every country, right? There's the America has
almost
voice.
every country, yeah. There's
What-
America and then there's ours, and we have right now 2 active versions. We have the kids version and the teens version.
But not everyone has that, right?
Not everybody has kids, and only a couple of countries have teens. I think it's
So,
just us and Colombia might be the other one. I
in
think it's
your
just two
opinion,
countries.
in your opinion, of
In my
all
opinion.
the voices out there, and the competition voice, what does the Philippines have that the others don't have?
Oh, okay. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. But the one thing that we definitely have, it's just how it's just the talent. I mean, everybody's talented everywhere, kind of ridiculoly so. I tend to watch the version in the U.S., in the U.K., and I've seen some blind auditions that came from the Netherlands and Germany. It's ridiculous. Like the talent it's staggering. But I think ours, we've just been able to sustain
Mm-hmm.
the shows because it's almost like the talent pool continues to replicate. It's almost as if there's an endless supply.
That's right.
Maybe that's it. If there's anything that's different about us, it's just like it's just that the supply seems almost never ending, and at different ages. Um, we haven't done the adult version in a while, which means that Jason D is pretty much the longest reigning.
I bet he hates that.
No, I don't think he wants to give the crown to anybody else, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, especially with the children, I think we have this almost endless supply
Right.
of talent. It's ridiculous. It's
I'm
just
sure.
ridiculous. Yeah.
And tell me, how impressed, how amazed are you with the musical genius that Gerard is?
I have 3 words: return of investment. Yeah, I put him through music school, so I feel extremely proud
Oh,
of
didn't know that.
of the creative output of the of just how easy it is all to him. And yeah, I'm so glad that that's what he ended up choosing for himself, that's what he's doing now, that
And
is
he's
his
so
career.
humble.
He's humble about it. He works his ass off.
Oh,
He is
yes.
so hardworking. I mean, here, case in point, we did concerts in Dubai just at the beginning of March before the quarantine was called. So on the plane ride over, on the plane ride back, he had all of these scores out because he had to prepare for concerts that were supposed to happen that ended up not happening.
Mm.
That's why he's still stuck there in Kuala Lumpur. He's
Kuala
been
Lumpur.
unable to come home. So he's been cooking and cleaning for himself, which makes us all laugh. Not the cooking part, the cleaning part. The cleaning
I
part
wanna
is
see
what's
that.
funny. Yeah, DJ was like, he's cleaning his apartment. So it's like I can actually hear the screaming. So yeah. So I mean, just how hard he worked is like he'll be working on my concerts and studying a Beethoven score at the same time with the red pencil and marking how he's going to conduct it and listening to interpretations of it on his phone or on his iPad or on his iPod or whatever, in order to know, so that when he shows up at the first day of rehearsal, he is prepared. So he has that reputation for always coming into anything that he does, knowing more than anybody else what's supposed to go down and how
Well-
everything is supposed to happen.
Well, you did the right thing even before you became a coach on The Voice Philippines. You're already noticing talent. You found it in your brother. It was a
Yeah.
leap of faith for you, and not too many people know how much you support your family. I mean, support this way, not support this way. How you support the family, and how much faith you have in the talent that Gerard truly is. And in
Yeah.
a way, I think, like you said, investment, return of investment.
Yeah, and I say that with a laugh. I always
Of
say
course.
return of investment with a laugh, but
But it must be.
when you see that it's worth it, you have to dive in. You
Yeah.
know, you have to dive in head first. And have complete faith in what this young man could do.
It could have gone another way. I mean,
Yeah.
being a young man, right?
Yeah.
So that was a
It could
good
go
move
either
on your
way.
part. Now, talking about leap of faith, as far as what you've been doing in your career, it's a hit and miss thing also. Being
Yeah.
the young person that you were when you entered the business, working with some of the most popular and the biggest names in the business of Broadway and theater, you were there. And with you, you brought us with you through this journey. And I'm just one person, one of the artists here in this country, but more than anything, a fan. Everything that you've ever done, Leia, has brought tears to my eyes, tears of pride, and that I say, you know what? That girl is Filipino, and you know what? I can call her friend. And you know what? If I could just share one song with her, just one, I will be a better person and a better singer. There's
You and
no
I have
one.
sung a lot together, though,
I
over
want
the years,
more.
Mart.
I want more. It's an honor to sing with you, and I think I speak for every artist in this country. You bring so much pride. I mean, I've never been prouder to be a Filipino and a Filipino artist. Is because I know Lea Salonga.
Wow.
That's the truth, and I love you. You know that.
I love you too, Mart.
I love and
I
respect.
gotta cook you souffles now because I've actually gotten and perfected them during quarantine.
Soufflés.
Yes, chocolate souffles. I mean, Rob requested them for his birthday, and I got it wrong. And then
We
I did it
love
again the next
soufflé.
day, and I got it right. So I know how to make chocolate souffle. As in,
Look, chocolate soufflé is probably better than a duet. I, that would be better than singing with you. Would try your chocolate soufflé. That would be
I'll
the
make
best.
them for you when we're out of this quarantine. You can just make your burgers or your steaks or whatever, and then I'll cook dessert.
Long as you don't.
It'll be a team effort in the kitchen. We'll do this.
Long as you don't make me any pie, we're
No
okay.
pie, no pie. I promise.
Leah, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for what you do. And still, from the bottom of my heart, I feel you are the most amazing person I've ever known in this industry. And you really
thank
bring us so
you.
much pride. Will you
Thank
sing with me,
you.
please?
Absolutely, anytime.
Leah Salonga in the house.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
La luce che tu dai
I pray we'll find your light
nel cuore resterà.
and hold it in our heart.
Ricordarci
When
che
stars go out each night,
per la stella sei nella mia preghiera.
let this be our prayer.
Quanta fede c'è
When shadows fly,
lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be safe. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza. Ognuno dirà, ma non sono vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità.
che ci
Thank you, Lea Salonga. What a moment, huh? Here's some more Broadway. For all of you, Martin, still in the house.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing, someone may be laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. Here we go. Broadway, I'm gonna feel Lea Salonga. Huh? What a moment. Love that girl. Keep up with me now. Could be, who knows? There's something due any day. I will know right away, soon as it shows. They come cannonballing down at the sky, gleaming inside, bright as a rose. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block, on the beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle too, gonna come true, coming to me. Maria, I just met a girl named Maria, and suddenly that name will never be the same to me. Maria, I just kissed a girl named Maria, and suddenly I found how wonderful a sound can be. Maria, say it loud and this music playing. Say it soft and it's almost like praying. Maria, I'll never stop saying Maria. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn turn your thoughts away from cold and feeling light and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life in you before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you live as you've never lived before. No more talk of darkness, forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom, let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you. And say you love me every waking moment. Turn my head with talk of summertime. Say you'll meet me with you here beside you. Promise me that all you say is true. Every not a sound from the pavement. Has the moon lost her memory? She is smiling alone in the lamplight. The withered leaves collect at my feet, and the wind begins to moan. Touching it, it's so easy to leave me all alone with my memory of my days in the sun. If you touch me, you'll understand what happiness is. Look, a new day has begun. Somewhere we'll find a new way of living. We'll find there's a way of forgiving. Somewhere, there's a place for us, a time and a place for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. So someday, somewhere. There's more? What? Everything has a season. Everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. Why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. got to be where my spirit can roam free. Gotta find my corner. Oh, the sky. I'm through accepting limits till someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but I'll try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love, I guess I lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, and you won't bring me down. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, but listen when I'm gone. Far away you hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. So if you care to find me, look toward the western sky. Someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. If I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who ground me, take a message back for me. It's time to fly. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can roam free. Gotta find my corner. Gotta find my corner. Gotta find my corner on the sky. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, and you won't bring me down. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, and you won't bring me down. Thank you, good night. The biggest Broadway medley ever done, because now you have the attention. Once again to Lea Salonga, thank you so much for inspiring us all to be better than we are, and for inspiring us all and giving us the Filipino pride that you bring to this country every time you open your mouth. Interview, singing, whatever it is that you do, we're so proud of you, and I'm so proud to have her here in our house, from her house, and to Shax, to Gina, to Mikel, and to Ange, who did all the special effects. Thank you so much for your great production, bringing us, for me, one of my most favorite interviews so far.
So
Lea
awesome.
Salonga. Yes, let's hear it for Lea Salonga.
Excuse me,
Come on,
my-
a round of
my
applause.
Uber's
I can't find a single Broadway medley that I have that has a song from Miss Saigon. I know I had one before with Regine. I think I sang it with Regine years ago.
That was perfect. That
Yeah,
was
I don't know.
perfect.
I don't know what happened. I can't find it anymore. So anyway, to be continued, I guess. And my good friend Monwan reminded me, why not something from Disney? Because she is a Disney legend
That's
as well.
right.
With that voice that she's given them, they will never forget. We will never forget. The world will never forget
Leah Salonga. Now, she has a lot of songs that she recorded.
That's right, she did.
Through the years.
She has a really sweet one, actually.
Even from the age of like when she was 9 years old, she was already getting us with Annie. And then, of course, this song is one of the first times that she even got to touch international fame. This next song. Let's try
Brad,
it.
yep.
What's the name of the guy?
Brad Kane.
Right.
He
Let's see.
also sang the Aladdin song with her.
Is that right?
guy,
Oh,
same
okay. Well,
guy.
there you go. This is close we're gonna get. This could be a Disney song, actually. It should be a Disney song. For you,
For
Leah.
Leia, be still my heart. Lately its mind is on its own. It would go far and wide just to be near you.
Even the stars shine a bit bright. I've noticed when you're close to me.
Still it remains a mystery. Anyone who's seen us knows what's going on between us. It doesn't take a genius to read between the lines. And it's not just wishful thinking, or only me who's dreaming. I know what these are symptoms of. We could be in love.
Remember this song, Leah?
I ask myself why I sleep like a baby through the night. Maybe it helps to know you'll be there tomorrow.
Don't open my eyes.
Ooh,
I'll wake from the spell I'm under. Makes me wonder how.
tell me how I could live without you now.
And what
About the laughter, the happy ever after, like voices of sweet angels calling out our names. And it's not just wishful thinking, or only me who's dreaming. I know what these are symptoms of. We could be in love.
all my life I have dreamed of this, but I could not see your face.
Don't ask why two such distant stars can fall right into place. Anyone who's seen us knows what's going on between us. It doesn't take a genius to read between the lines. And it's not just wishful thinking, or only me who's dreaming. I know what these are symptoms of. We could be in love.
A genius. I know what these are symptoms of.
We could be in love.
We could be
in love. We could be in love.
Yeah. We can't end the Leah segment without a little of the song she started with.
That's right.
And now, tomorrow will never be the same in her life and in our life as well. This is our song for the portion of Leah Salonga. Solar Watch Party, we hope you're having a good time with us. Here's a promise that tomorrow will be a better day. You watch. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun.
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none.
When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just take out my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may,
Tomorrow,
tomorrow,
I love you.
I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. You're only a day away. Thank you once again to our guest, Leia Salonga. If you're at the Soler Watch Party, you can continue to watch because now it's Warren Twin jamming time.
Here we go. Thanks, Leia.
That was great. And Shax, of
Shax.
course. I asked for that little
Such a
Broadway
great job.
montage thing. You got the quickest fingers ever, Shax. So quick.
Okay, we want to give a shout out to Tita Yoli from Virginia Beach. Hello, Tita
Virginia
Yoli
Beach,
tonight.
Washington, D.C. Look.
Yes.
That's Maria Uy. Augie's watching all the way from Quezon City, California.
And then Tina Bruner, happy birthday yesterday. We missed the greeting yesterday, but happy birthday from us to you. Our
Yeah,
house
we
to
missed a
yours.
birthday also yesterday, according to Gail.
Did we?
From the Bay Area. So is everybody okay? You guys, I thought that was a heavy episode that we just saw. I think that was fun.
Fantastic. We were screaming here. Did you hear us? We were screaming so loud.
That was fun. They were
Audience
all
of
praying
3.
that I would still be able to hit those notes.
Fantastic.
That's an old one, so you know, that's an old one.
I know my kids enjoyed it. Alyssa and Erica are watching, and they loved probably every song there, especially Wicked is my
Oh
guess.
yeah, we have to stick that one. And I have to thank, of course, Marvin Carrito and his band who made that music for me long time ago. We just put them all together to make it one big long mega. I call it the big Broadway medley.
It was
Sa
huge.
dami kong Broadway
It
medley.
was so huge.
And you know-
Augie. Hi, Augie and Regine.
Regine's watching too.
They're
Hi,
watching.
Regine.
Hi, guys.
This is our 27th show. I'm sorry.
37.
It feels
He's
only like
off by 10.
27. It's our 37th
He does
night.
the same thing about his age. He takes it
Regine, you feel me?
10 down.
Regine, there's no peppercorn in the world for this.
so good. Fantastic.
I'm trying to find you. Aaron, Ethan, love you too.
Hi, Cecil
Da.
Iborion.
Martin, shout out here to Joel and Janice Polintan, frontliners from her friends who are frontliners from Maryland. They're watching us. They were watching us yesterday. They're watching us now.
Hi, everybody.
So again, to Joel and Janice Polintan, frontliners in Maryland. Thank you for your service. God bless you guys. Stay healthy. Because if you're not healthy, we're not healthy. You get?
That's right.
No pressure. Okay. So
Whew. Parang, how do we move on, right?
I won't be able to move on
We'll
because
do some
you know Leia's a
requests.
very, even though she's not out of her house, she's very busy. She was on that Sondheim birthday special right? Right before coming to my house.
She's so fantastic. Pitch perfect, beautiful, fresh.
Yeah, she's so pretty too, no?
Fantastic.
I've always known her to be cute, but never known her to be pretty. Now I see her as pretty. Contagious. She's got
She had a good time. Yeah.
It's funny because she's bigger voice than everyone else, but she laughs like the rest of us.
She's a good girl.
Lola Remedios.
Oh, we have some of that. We should be drinking that.
We have a whole box upstairs. Does that
Yes.
spoil or what?
No, I
Like
don't
any
think
other
there's-
Lola, does it get old or no? I'm just wondering with a name like that, maybe it's expired already. That Lola Remedios, okay, one or two sachets. That's such a nice word, sachet. Sachet.
Good for you, though.
Huh?
It's
It
good
is.
for you.
It is. You take one sip of that. I tried it already. That it fixes your voice, and there's a little energy in you. Yeah. And then you feel like knitting. I have no idea why.
She knits. You should have asked to see her
Leah
things, what
knits.
she knitted.
And she makes souffle. There.
She
she
makes
makes souffle.
souffle. That's what I want to taste, the chocolate
I want
souffle.
chocolate souffle. But if you've seen Sweeney Todd, I just want you to know, you don't want Lea Salonga to make you pies. You think that's an inside joke between us? Nuh-uh. Go watch Sweeney Todd. Even the movie, you'll see why pies are not a good thing to eat in Lea Salonga's
Not
house.
meat pies, anyway.
Yeah.
Not meat pies.
You know, should have given you a picture. I have a picture where we saw Leia at the end of Allegiance. Remember?
Oh, yeah,
I forgot to show. Maybe we'll show it tomorrow. There's a picture where we were backstage like fans, trying to get autographs because the lead there
Oh, I remember.
was the star of Star Trek. Never mind that, but we had Lea Salonga as well. And Heroes. And it was just. I just wanted to go say hello and let Leia know that we were there to support her. She brought me to the stage. I don't know if the curtains were open or she had them open the curtains. And she goes, Martin, and we took a bow together. She goes, now you can say you were on Broadway.
Wow.
That was the best
galing.
gift you ever gave me, Leia. Wait, that's the
That's
only
so
gift you ever gave
nice.
me. Wait. Yep, officially, that's the only gift, and that would be still the best. I wanted to cry, you know. Remember, I cried outside. Kunyari, baby, I cried. Kunyari. Kunyari.
Hi, Twinkie. Twinkie's back. Twinkie's
Okay,
with
well,
us.
let's get now to your request. I'm still on a high. I'm sorry.
I
Is that what they want to
know.
hear? That was yesterday too.
Yeah,
Jeanette wants
Jeanette
suddenly.
Just wanted,
We haven't done that
just
in a
listed
while,
again,
and suddenly
I know.
we're doing it.
Suddenly, we should try and sing it.
Is this the one?
Hi, Joy Roberts.
Joy's asking
Joy.
if I like goulash.
Thank you for the Spanish bread.
Spanish bread, thank you.
So good.
Now, Joy, there's lots of goulashes, it says. Goulashes, it says. What's a goulash?
What is it?
It's like stew, only it's goo.
What's
Goulash.
in it?
But the
It's
one
a
I like,
lot.
just
you
so
can
you
put
know.
seafood in there.
Yeah, but the one I like is Hawaiian style kind goulash. It's called hamburger goulash.
Hamburger goulash? I've never heard of that.
Hamburger goulash. You notice how Leia, she enunciates
Yeah.
everything, even when she's talking.
I love it.
When she sings, I mean,
She speaks so well, though.
yeah, but I almost had an aneurysm singing the prayer with her, just so you know.
You did so well. Very, very good.
I could feel everyone, especially Gina, praying.
Even
Especially
even
the
your
last note,
audience
Gina.
thinks-
I could feel it. What's that?
Even your audience thinks you asked her very good question.
Really?
Wow.
Well, someone thought Boy Abunda would have done a better job. And
Hello to everybody listening and
Boy
watching
would have been
from,
a great.
from
Boy
Hawaii.
interviews the best. He's the king of talk. I'm just the prince. Look at that. Gerard Salong is indeed a genius and a wonderful, person and friend. Yes, he is. You know, the best thing about Gerard is he makes you want, just like Leia, he makes you want to be better than you are. And I speak for all the musicians in the ABS-CBN Philharmonic Orchestra who he leads and all the other orchestras. I mean, Gerard is one of the most, I didn't say this earlier, but he's one of the most in-demand conductors and arrangers in Hong Kong, in Malaysia, wherever. And then he does the shows of Leia wherever she goes around the world, which she also had to postpone.
Brother, sister team.
Yeah,
see?
but to the next level because, you know,
Special-
I can't even write a
super.
quarter note. I don't even know what a quarter note is. That a quarter note's like a piece of paper from the corner. But like a small note for someone,
Maybe not.
right? No? Anyway, he is in the most demand. And you talk to the musicians, and you can tell they're really perspiring from fear. Not because he's a mean man, but because they don't want to disappoint him. And my favorite thing about Gerard Salonga, not just his genius, but the way he wiggles his ass during a song. He's conducting with this, but so is this. It's the
Children,
cutest thing you'll
plug
ever
your
see.
ears.
Now, no one's going to watch me the next time Gerard does a show for me. They'll be
They'll
watching
just
his
watching
ass.
his
Yeah.
okole.
okole.
Is a better word.
Okay, here we go. You ready, or you want something else to say?
No, I just want to say hi to Dolly Pangan from Oregon, and everybody watching from Oregon. Thank you for being with us.
They're watching us in Oregon?
Yes.
We've never even been to Oregon.
Right? So
I can't even
great.
play the Oregon.
Oh my gosh! Can we cue up?
She walks in and I'm suddenly a hero. I'm taken in, my hopes begin to rise.
Look at me, can't you tell? I'd be so thrilled to see the message in your eyes.
You make me seem like I'm close to my dreams, and then suddenly it's all there.
Suddenly,
The wheels are in motion, and I'm ready to sail any ocean. Suddenly, I don't have the answers, 'cause I'm ready to take all my chances with you. How can I feel you're all that matters? I'd rely on anything you say.
take care that no illusions shatter. If you dare to say what you should say,
You make it seem I'm so close to my dreams, and then suddenly it's all there.
suddenly
The wheels are in motion, and I'm ready to sail any ocean. Suddenly, I don't need the answers, 'cause I'm ready to take all my chances with you. Why do I feel so alive when you're near? There's no way any hurt can get through. Longing to spend every moment of that day with you. With you.
suddenly
The wheels are in motion, and I'm ready to sail any ocean. Suddenly, I don't need the answers, 'cause I'm ready to take all my chances with you. Thank you so much. The most that people have been watching us, so before people start disappearing because Leia's not with us anymore, just so you know what we're doing here. Vicki and I have been doing this every day ever since the quarantine started, or when we started with the quarantine. And our whole purpose here is just to keep you company. So we thought every other day, especially because we have other people watching us, like our friends from Solar, the Solar Watch Party, we decided to add a few more other elements into this jam session that we have, where we get to have a little chit chat with some of, well, my favorite people, and hopefully yours too. So, and that's what we do this every night. So thank you for, before you all started going, before the numbers get smaller, I just wanted to thank you all for being here. I know that Leia has a huge following. She's the best person to have in a fundraiser because everybody always gives. They know that when Leia's face is there, it's legit. Legit. I mean, if there's no other reason to make it legit, Leia being there, that's one huge reason that it's legit and people give. So when she does fundraisers, she makes in the millions.
You know what's
So
nice
thank
is a
you for
lot of
that.
people wonder, like, how are these stars behind the scenes? She's really, truly a super nice person.
She really is. And
Super
again,
nice
let
person,
me
in
let
case
me
you're
repeat.
wondering.
The fundraisers that we have are so important because so many people are out of work. So many people need to eat. It may not be people that you know who are close to you, but a lot of people like in our industry, people behind the scene that we don't see, directors and the people who we consider our frontliners, the production people. We even had a fundraiser, a little smaller, more concentrated to one person kind of a fundraiser because of our backup singer of ours who has dialysis, I think, every other day, if not every day, and without work, and with so many, and she has kids, she has triplets, so we need to help each other. And sometimes, you know, if I could just reach into my wallet and say, here, everyone take my money, it's just not going to work. It's not enough, and I'm just a singer. I'm not a movie star or a, you know. We need you. We need your help, and we need people like Leia to legitimize every fundraiser to make you know that the money that you're giving will go to the right people, and
We have
that's
another one
that's
coming
why.
up with her.
Do we?
Bayanihan Musikan on May 3.
Oh, that's right,
ABS.
May 3, Bayanihan Musikahan at the ABS-CBN.
It's on TV.
Oh, on TV. Okay. The Bayanihan Musikahan is now gone to television now. Wow, galing. What's up? And that will be on May 3. Leia and Gary and I will be doing a number together, as well as some of your favorite artists will be participating in this yet another. I think it's for Pantawid, right? Pantawid ng Pag-ibig?
I think it's Bayanihan Musikan.
Yeah, but I think they've
They've merged,
collaborated
yes.
together using the resources and the people of Bayanihan Musikahan. I think it's still, if you look, can you look just so I'm sure it's for the Pantawid ng Pag-ibig Foundation and fundraiser that we've been doing since the beginning of this crisis. And this thing is really affecting everybody. And we artists, all we can really do is give you music, sana some inspiration, some nice chit chat, people you've never seen talk longer than. Don't forget to watch my show. You know, that's how it
Yeah,
is
yeah.
now. Or on an Instagram, 15 seconds of I'll be at the something theater. Now you have a chance. You have the patience. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? That's why you're here. Someone wants to hear Don't Cry Out Loud. Can you do that already?
Sure.
It's MM.
Hi, MM,
MM has at least 7 requests a night.
for this song. and
No.
this song,
I
too.
mean different songs, but yes,
Yeah.
definitely this one.
Yes.
We finally found the music. Is this another Billy
Yes, it is.
creation?
Yep.
Thank you, Billy. This is for you,
Hi,
MM.
Clarisse. Nice to see
Who,
you,
who?
Clarisse Rivera. Hello.
And Jeanette Torres from Honolulu, Hawaii. We love you. We miss you. Stay well,
Here we go.
said God.
Baby cried the day the circus came to town, 'cause she didn't want parades just passing by her. So she painted on a tin and took up with some clown. No lyrics. Danced without a net upon the wire. I know. You know what happens when I sing? They discuss and they forget about me. It happens every time. Okay. Oh my goodness. MM, I'm so sorry. Oh,
MM, this
Lord.
is for you. Twice. Because you're MM, so twice.
Baby cried the day the circus came to town, 'cause she didn't. So she painted on a smile and took up with some clown, while she danced without a net upon the wire. I know a lot about her, 'cause you see, baby is is an awful lot like me. Don't cry out loud, just keep it inside and learn how to hide your feelings. Fly high and proud, and if you should fall, remember you almost had it all. Baby saw that when they pulled that big top down, you left behind your dreams among the litter. The different kind of love she thought she'd found. There was nothing left but sawdust and some glitter. But baby can't be broken, 'cause you see, she had the finest teacher, that was me. I told her, don't cry out loud, just keep it inside and learn how to hide your feelings. Fly high and proud, and if you should fall, remember you almost had it all. Don't cry out loud, just keep it inside and learn how to hide your feelings. Fly high and proud, and if you should fall, remember you almost made it. Don't cry out loud, just keep it inside and learn how to hide your feelings. Fly high and proud, and if you should fall, remember you almost had it all. That was for you.
And to Shirley, right? Happy birthday tomorrow, Shirley, Joy Roberts' friend. Tomorrow is your birthday. Happy birthday. Does she know it's her birthday or no? Yeah. She does, right? All right. All right, what are the other requests there? Are we having a good time? It's what, Wednesday now? Our 37th night. There we go. This is Lola Remedios.
Wait, Augie said it's better with coffee and tea.
What do you mean?
Supposedly you just put it in your coffee.
I would rather
or
have
put
that.
it in your tea.
I have a problem putting this thing in my mouth. That's the only thing.
That's what he said. Coffee or tea.
Seriously? So hot? Can
I would get it with tea, but probably not coffee.
With tea, I would
There's
get
like
it.
a minty flavor, right?
Yeah.
So what? With tea or hot water? Kunyari, it's tea. Which one?
Hi, Babs.
How's that? Ganon?
Parang ano siguro, like
Yeah,
your
he said
papakwa.
coffee.
Hot, yeah.
Kinda.
Arthur, so do I put it with water? Augie, kasi your directions are in snippets.
I know we're missing it. It came up kanina pa.
I'm
something
sure.
about coffee or tea.
So nice that Augie and Regine watch us. You know, they're exhausted right about this time.
Augie and Regine should
I'm
guess.
sure
So early
they sleep early because as soon as Nate closes his eyes, both of them.
because Nate wakes up early.
Nate wakes up early and understand that this is what Regine and Augie's changed the rules in their house. Send everybody who takes care of their home with them away, and they're the only ones taking care of that house.
Good job, though. She's getting good at cooking and stuff.
Regine's always been good at that. And Augie's hair is really nice now.
Oggs, what'd you do?
He's like the son of Wolverine. He's Wolverine Jr. That's who he is. Come on, sing another one.
Wait, me? Okay.
Yeah, I've been singing all night.
Okay, so let's do this one.
Yeah.
Okay. A new one called Baby Baby. Are we ready? Yeah, let's
That's
get,
you.
let's get it
Yeah.
like, pumped up a little bit.
You know,
know?
someone requested a song, Cecil. Cecil from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Laway. Cecil Laway. God, I have to read it now. Sergio Mendes, perfect for you.
Ooh, I love Sergio
Me
Mendes.
too. It's called.
I'm trying to look for music to put a little love away for Gina, but I can't find the music.
Hey, look at the sun. It's
Oh my gosh,
always
that's a good one.
shining in
Hey,
Hawaii.
look at the
or something.
sun. Okay.
Something like,
I'll
hey,
learn
look at
that.
the sun. Thank you, Cecil. Go to sleep now. Oh, she's just waking up.
Mon Mon is asking for Pretty World by Sergio Mendes.
Pretty World. Can you write that
Mon,
down
how
for
do you
Mon
know
Mon?
that?
Mon Mon is his taste of music and artists, and his vocabulary is that of a. See?
Ooh, that's a tough one, but we can try.
Arthur, can I have this with hot? I guess water and then this. Ako din eh. Let's wait for Augie's next message. All right, Vicky, sing this.
Okay,
Let's try it. Here we go.
here we go. Baby, baby, I'm taken with a notion to love you with the sweetest of devotion. Baby, baby, my tender love will flow from the bluest sky to the deepest ocean. Stop for a minute, baby, I'm so glad you're mine. Yeah. Baby, baby, the stars are shining for you. And just like me, I'm sure that they adore you. Baby, baby, we're walking through the forest. The birds above are singing you a chorus. Stop for a minute, baby, they're so glad you're mine. Oh yeah. And ever since the day you put my heart in motion, baby, I realize that there's just nothing over you. Oh yeah. Baby, baby, in any kind of weather, I'm here for you always and forever. Baby, baby, no muscle man could sever. My love for you is true and it will never stop for a minute. Baby, they're so glad you're mine. Oh yeah. And ever since the day you put my heart in motion, baby, I realize that there's just no getting over you. And ever since the day you put my heart in motion, baby, I realize that there's just no getting over you. Over you. Baby, baby, always and forever. Baby, I'm so glad. Here for you, baby. So glad you're mine. Baby, I'm so glad. When I think about you, it makes me smile. Baby, baby, be mine. Baby, I'm so glad. Don't stop giving love. Baby, baby.
Very nice, very nice. So I'm going to pick them up from my slow, boring, depressing songs. What else? Come on, let's
not.
just do it. Let's give them some music.
So we have a couple of requests for you.
Sure, me? Okay.
Yes, it is from
She writes everything down.
I do
like a
Nito
shopping
Cruz.
list.
Nito Cruz is requesting either What Kind of Fool Am I or What You Won't Do.
Why not both? Let's see.
Let's give it a shot for
What
Nito.
You Won't Do?
Right? What You Won't Do. Oh, Jeanette, that's a nice one. Stop and Talk a While by Fancy Meeting.
That's a
You
good one.
alone
Hosimari-chan.
in the crowd.
We should
Okay.
do that. So who's this for now?
For Nito.
Nito. Sounds like a, what do you call that? Superhero. Magneto. I guess you wonder where I've been. Search to find the love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I've been a day from your love, see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Some people go around the world for love, but they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. My friends wonder what is wrong with me, but I'm in a day from your love, see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. But then I only want the best, it's true. I can't believe the thing I do for you. What you won't do for love. You tried everything and you won't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Do for love, make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love, oh, what I would not do. So that's the ending.
Everybody's giving you Lola Remedios advice. Some say take it straight.
Yeah, I'll take it straight.
Some people in hot water right before bed, etc. Okay, looks like everybody takes it, no? That's good. Mabuhay from Calasiao, Pangasinan. Did I say that correctly? Oh man, Marley's a star.
All right. Yeah, Marley.
See, I smell it's minty. So
It is mint. You've never
so
tried
unless
Lolo
you want
Medias?
like minty coffee.
You should try this.
Okay.
It doesn't taste bad actually, and it just warms up your throat, and then you sing like Regine Velasquez, or Ogie El
Are you
Case.
serious?
Your octave goes up 3 or 4 octaves, or you bend like Pilita Corrales. Yeah. not bad.
It'd be nice to have her on the show, right?
We
One
should.
Of these nights, the
Yeah. Where's Marley?
Tapilites.
Marley, come here. Everybody wants to see you. Vicky has a big dog too. Where's Mochi?
Mochi, should we
You
bring
should
Mochi
meet.
out?
I don't think she'll come out though because
Let me
she
try.
she,
Let
she
me try.
doesn't
Let me
like
try.
that.
You can sing.
She's a racist dog. She doesn't like our black dogs. For some reason, they just can't get along. Where is your kid? I'll sing first. Somebody wanted. I think it was the one who asked for this song was Sarah. Sarah C. Whenever I see you have it?
Your smiling face.
Yeah. You have it? All right. This is for Sarah C. I think she asked for this 2 or 3 days ago. Let's see if we can give it to her. James Taylor. Love him. For you, Sarah. Whenever I see your smiling face, I have to smile myself because I love you. And when you're giving me that pretty little power, it turns me inside out. There's something about you, baby, I don't know. Isn't it amazing a man like me could feel this way? Tell me how much longer we get stronger every day. Oh, how much longer? I thought I was in love a couple of times before with the girl next door, but that was long before I met you. Now I'm sure that I won't forget you, and I thank my lucky stars that you are who you are, and not just another lovely lady come down to break my heart. Isn't it amazing a man like me could feel this way? Tell me how much longer it can go stronger every day. How much longer? How much longer? No one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Whenever I see you smile at me, no one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Whenever I see you smiling face my way, no one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Oh, darling, no one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Doing wrong. For you, Sarah. One hello. Aw, that's a nice minus one. Yeah.
That was Mochi.
That's Mochi. She's so shy. She's so camera shy.
She is. Too big to carry.
Wow, there's many requests. We don't have the names. People want to hear their names. That's what I've learned about this whole Facebook Live thing. If you don't say their name, they get pissed.
They're all really good suggestions, though.
But it's hard
Giving
to
us ideas.
and it's
me
hard,
especially.
It's hard to, jump in with their names. They go so quickly.
I know. Sorry, guys.
See?
We really can't, if while we're singing, it keeps on scrolling and then we don't catch you.
We hope that you're feeling good this Wednesday night. That's the purpose of this whole exercise is to hopefully get your mind off what's going on in the world. It's for real. This is a real drama out there. And it's not a fake drama. It's for real. And we're all in it together. Every part of the world is suffering and scared and rightfully so of this virus, of this crisis, this pandemic that we're all going through. And we all pray and that this will all end one day very soon. And when it ends, so let's just go back out there and become better people. And remember the family time that you had now. Don't take it for granted just because we're allowed to go back out again. Just consider it not that safe out there. And do your best to keep yourself healthy and away from trouble. And follow all the rules, right? I think we're going to have to wear a mask, I think. I hope they'll be flying soon. I need to see my sons.
Oh,
I have
need to
two
see
sons.
my kids.
You have your two daughters in Atlanta. and I have my one in California and one in Nevada. So we need to see them soon, and so we feel you. We feel, but I think I'm doing them a service by not going there, because I might have something. I might catch something on the plane.
You just
So
never know. It's for somebody else now. It's not about us. It's
I
about.
think, you know what? I haven't heard any quarantine stories, but that's how it was, where you have to, like, when you get to that place, you cannot see the people until another 2 weeks.
That's right. I think that's the way it's
Is
going
it
to
still
work. Yeah,
still
you
like
still
that?
have to
Because now I
quarantine.
saw on the news not too long ago they're wearing just something we all are going to have to wear when we fly. Yeah. In fact, the airlines will be supplying us with masks, for sure. And I don't know about gloves, but masks for sure. It's just so sad because it's like I'm scared of you. I'm going to wear a mask. That's
I
how it
know.
seems.
I hope we're not hesitant now.
Let's
after
let's
this.
not feel that way. This is really for our own good until this virus, that there's a vaccine that they find, or until this virus decides to just disappear and never come back, which of course that's the ultimate prayer. But until that time comes, people should not be offended. We're not trying to stay away from your germs. We have germs too, so we're trying to keep it from you. That should be our attitude, I think. Anyway.
There's a request. Vicky, please sing Umagang Kay Ganda. Really?
Nako,
I'll learn it,
eto
pa.
na. You should learn it, but someone from Hawaii is asking for this.
Okay.
I don't know why. Here we go. Some colorful.
Everyone watching from
Aloha!
Hawaii.
Hey, what you
how's it
say?
going?
Let go put the chemo. Oh, you say you're mine. And I believe you every single time. Even though they say you're not my kind. I just can't believe I'm not in Hawaii. Oh, my friends are laughing. Seen you out with other men, I'm dying. Can't you see it in my eyes? I'm crying. I just can't believe you're not mine. Would you hurt the man who loves you? Would you hurt the man today? Would you take the love to give me away? Would you hurt the man who loves you? Would you hurt the man today? Would you take the love to give me away? Oh, what have I done? All the time I guess it was just fun. I gave away the sweetest girl I knew. Oh, just for you. What's the name?
Nigella.
Nigella, we'll do the La La song after this, okay? Nigella has to go to sleep, and she wants the La 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 song. Away. Would you hurt the man who loves you? Would you hurt the man today? Would you take the love to give me away? Oh, I know I never know the truth. Oh, I love you too much, girl, for your fun. I can't run. No, no, no. I can't run. I guess I have coming. Fooled around before when I was tired. And now my freedom stings me, I could hide. But I still could be fooled all my life. Come on, let me know. Would you hurt the man who loves you? Would you hurt the man today? Would you take the love to give me away? Would you hurt the man who loves you? Would you hurt the man today? Would you take the love to give me away? That's another good one. Take the love you gave. Hurt the man who loves you. Hurt the man who loves you. Hurt, 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 hurt. Wanna go to bars and chemo. 100 sales. Come on.
Mahalo to both of you, Daisy. Thank you. Hi, Jeanette.
I wanna
Good
go
morning.
to Zippy's. I want some chili dog. I want to go
I
to.
miss Hawaii too.
I want hot malasadas.
Malasadas.
Oh, I miss Hawaii. Malasadas.
Manapua.
Manapua.
Huli chicken.
Holy, holy chicken.
Oh my goodness.
Puts and chemo. Yes, 100 sales.
Okay, guys, when we can travel again.
Asajos at Alamoana. The monster Caesar salad with that
Oh
beautiful
my gosh,
bread.
all that stuff that was so delicious.
Ay,
Memories.
nako. Ay, nako. Okay, there's a little 8-year-old girl by the name of Nigeria, or? Okay, Dolly comes in where?
So I said hello to Dolly earlier from Oregon, and
Okay, here just so you know, some people have been submitting some La 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 videos. So we're gonna
So
try. It's our
nice.
first time to try this. But for this 8-year-old girl who's about to go to sleep,
she's about to go to sleep.
she
so we're
waits
gonna
for this
sing
song
for
now.
her.
Wow,
Yeah,
I
so
cannot believe it.
sweet. And
I'm not
it
gonna
is
believe it.
Nigella.
Nigella. I thought
Nigella.
Nigeria. Nigella.
This is Arlene's daughter. This is for Arlene's daughter, Nigella.
8 years old. She's waiting for this song. But this time we have it with a little bit of a twist.
We have a guest.
We'll try and share as many of your videos as we can. So we started, right? Tama, you know when to come in? Let's
Okay.
see. My sexy
Let's try
tacky.
it.
For you, Nigella. Nigella, and then after this, you say, good night, Jella. Good night, Jella. Good night, Jella. Good night, Jella. Ready?
Here we
the
go.
Lala song to make you Lala happy. And your Lolo as well. You just put it Maybe I'm overdoing it. Maybe I never show it. But I've got a reason for living, and that's you. So won't you sing me a song? Because we need to be strong. We need to feel you near. Something to make us feel life's not so bad. Picking up flowers, rainbows and showers, all seem to make it clear. Christmas is always here, so don't be sad, 'cause you're the best friend I ever had. I needed someone, it looked like cloudy days. I never thought your smile could make me feel this way. Loving you, baby, life's not so bad.
Not so bad. La 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 la.
And that's the way it ought to be.
It was the time now. Come on, get high now. Sing me a song. Into this world. Babe, I know what's doing it. Maybe we never show it, but we got a reason for living, and that is you. La 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 la.
And that's the way it ought to be. So won't you
Give us a smile now, come on get high now. Sing us a song,
because we need to be strong. And won't you
make me smile like only
Very good.
From Oregon. Good job, Dolly. Yes. We have so many people sending their videos, so don't be shy. We'll find a way to make it work, and that's also for
Nigella.
Nigella.
Good night, Nigella.
Good
Sweet
night,
dreams.
Nigella.
Good Nigella.
Nigella. Nigella.
Cute.
Galing ni Dolly, oh.
Dolly did
Okay.
good.
All right, what's next?
Well, there is a request for you to sing Weekend in New England.
Weekend
Can
in
you
New
do that?
England. I haven't done
Weekend
that in a
in New
while.
England for Donna, who's also asking for The Greatest Love Affair.
Okay, that follows. Ready?
Okay, Donna.
Go. Here for
this
you,
is
Donna.
for you, Donna.
Last night we waved goodbye. Now it seems years and I in the city where nothing is clear but thoughts of me holding you, bringing us near. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this quarantine end? And when will I really hold you again? Time in New England took me away to long rocky beaches, and you by the bay. We started a story whose end must now wait. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? I feel the change coming. I feel the wind blow. I feel brave and daring. I feel my blood flow. With you, I could bring out all the love that I have. With you, there's a heaven so perfect, so bad. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you
Donna, this is still for you, Donna.
We've seen the broken hearted, new love started, then it fades away.
Well, love run out of energy somewhere along the way.
Oh, but lady, no lessons to be learned for us. We made it. we're still number one. And now composed, our love has grown, and we have turned the prayer into the greatest love affair of them all. And now we both should cherish the treasures at the rainbow's end.
The game is finally over. I knew that we would win.
Oh, but lady, the lessons we have learned have helped us make it. The mountains we have climbed are far behind. It's been a lifelong love song, with every lyric saying that we're still number one. And now composed, our love has grown, and we have turned the prayer into the greatest love affair of them all. From now on it will be easy, so easy for you and I. We found the purpose and the reason. The need is all inside. It's been a lifelong love song, with every lyric saying that we're still number one. And now composed, our love has grown, and we have turned the prayer into the greatest love affair of them all. It's been a lifelong love song, with every lyric saying that we're still number one. And now composed, our love has grown, and we have turned the prayer into the greatest love affair of them all. For Donna, right?
Donna. Thank
Now
you,
there's someone
Donna.
celebrating their 50th birthday that wants to hear this
Yes.
next song. And that's Ian Florendo.
Yes, happy birthday, Ian.
Florendo or Florendo?
Florendo.
Florendo. Ian Florendo, happy birthday. She wants to hear a little of this. Ian, happy birthday. How can things go wrong when you're here with me? All of time and space would stop. They'd stop for you and me. How can we go wrong? We're like words within a song. Perfect rhyme and perfect time and perfect harmony. And now our words have lost their way, and all they seem to say, you don't intend to stay with me. Tell me why, when we've gone this far, we're happy as we are. But now, how can I feel right when you're not mine?
side. Strange that I'm here all alone as I recall the happy times, the happy souls, the perfect rhymes. How can I go on? How can I go on? How can I? How can I? How can Happy birthday. Which one? Really? For Billy Preston? We saw this yesterday, right? Janet saw. I've not sung this in so a long time. Janet, we just saw your request and saw or S-O? Saw. Domingo So. Okay. Are we having fun, guys? Promise?
Hope so.
Really? You want us to stop? We can stop. I can finish my money heist.
They're getting pressured now with your Lala song.
Really? See, bumaba na yung number. Oh. That's okay. It's not about the
about that.
numbers. Even if there's
Exactly.
9 people watching, I'll still be here. Just want to keep you company. I'm worried about you. I know you're so worried. I'm so worried. We're all so worried. We're all so pressured. But I'm worried about you, so I want to hang with you every night until they say, thumbs up, everybody out of the house. But before you go to the house, before you touch anyone in the house, when you get back from outside, take a shower, wash your hands, wear a mask if
I'm
you have
sure
to.
there'll be some
What's it called again? I'll never?
guidelines. We're not all going to be able to run out and be all together. So little by little, but at least it will be progress, and it's progress every day that we stay home. So thank you for staying home. Thank you for
This one, I
listening.
think.
And thank you for keeping us company. We're inspired by you guys.
Yes, we are. We really want to make sure that you guys are okay. Watching from California. That's Bernardo.
Bernardo Jose.
Waiting for a star to fall or something.
What's the
Carry
title
on.
of the Lala song? Is called Make
a Smile.
Okay, Dexter.
From my first album, 1983.
Written by
1980.
Gina Godinez.
Okay?
You know what? She found the notebook actually that
Stop it.
and that we dated when that actual song was written
What was the date?
and everything.
70.
Do you know, was it 83, 1983
Nuh-uh.
or
I
something?
recorded 82. How could
Oh,
it be?
so you recorded it, but she wrote it long
the
before that.
70s.
Yeah. Gina, tell us
Yeah.
when. Yeah.
Gina was just black and white. It was so long ago. Let me see. Is this the one? Is this one? That's not the one. I'll never. I'll never let you go.
Cruisin'. Lance wants cruisin'. Hey, Gerard Salonga's watching.
Stop it.
Hi, Gerard.
Gerard, I'm so embarrassed. I
Your
said
sis was
so many
just
nice
here.
things about you. Gerard, you owe me like dinner or something. DJ,
Come home already.
tell him everything I said, DJ. Because DJ's watching.
Antonio and Carmen as well. We miss you.
I think I have it. Sorry, I'm looking for it. This is a request song that I had to really look for the minus one because it's so old.
Hi, Annabelle. Hi, Sandy. Anson is here.
I think it's here.
Roselle. Dennis, I saw your request earlier for When Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. I still have to practice it one more time. Then I'm
That's
gonna
a
sing
great
it.
song. Yeah,
it's
maybe we
really
should do that.
pretty.
The one I recently Scooby-Dooed, right?
Karan's back.
Hi, Karan
Closer
from San
You and
Francisco.
I love that one.
San Francisco. What the heck?
Don't know much. Jeanette wants Don't Know Much.
She
The
knows
one
a
with
lot.
Aaron
Jeanette knows more than she
Melville.
thinks. She says she doesn't know much, but I think she knows more than she
Closer You
thinks.
and I. There's 2 requests for Closer You and I in case you can't find what you're doing.
I have to find it. I just worked on it, but it's not here.
Hey, don't get pressured by the video stuff, okay? We're just having fun with it. But I know
Maybe
that
this
some
one.
of us are quite competitive.
Let's
right?
try it here.
I know the INM girls are working really hard to get something special together. Thank you for your
Billy
effort.
Preston. Who requested it? Janet So for you. Wish me luck. Somebody lied to me, just can't be way, oh, all my life. We've been good together. Now I'm on my own, and I don't think I'll ever learn to live one day alone. Oh, I'm never gonna say goodbye. Say goodbye. It's something I could bring myself to do. For as long as they'll never say goodbye, darling, I know part of me will always be with you. What am I gonna do? Having you is all I ever wanted. Really wanted. Where am I gonna go to feel the way I feel inside your arms? Still, my life is better loving you as I do. Thanks for being with me, darling. Thanks for being you. Now I'm never gonna say goodbye. Say goodbye. Something I can't bring myself to do. So I'm never gonna say goodbye. Darling, I know part of me will always be with you. No, I'm never gonna say goodbye. Say goodbye. Something I can self to do. So I'm never gonna say goodbye. Darling, I know part of me will always be with you. With you. Thank you for that. I'm pressing the wrong part of the.
Oh my goodness.
There's no
I can
mouse
say
here.
that though.
Sing it. Ready? What is it? Fallen. Is it one also one? Remember? Let's try.
I'm afraid to fly, and I don't know why.
It's the high one.
I'm jealous of the people who are not afraid to. It's just that I recall back when I was small, someone promised. And now I'm falling fast again. Why do I always take a fall when I fall in love? You'd think by now I'd learn. Play with fire, you get burned. But fire can be oh so warm. That's why I return. Turn and walk away. That's what I should do. My head says go and find the door. My heart says I found you. And now I'm falling fast again. Why beside you, I always take a fall when I fall in love. It turns out this way, loving someone, losing myself, always turns out the same. Help me, I'm falling, falling. Catch me if you can. Maybe this time I'll have it all. Maybe I'll make it after all. Maybe this time I won't fall when I fall in love. There you go. Finally found the right key. It's even a touch too high, even. I know how it was. Brandon Crawford. I want to say so tight. No. Nope.
All right, what's next?
Okay, so Vicki Salvador wants to, crank it up a notch.
Oh yeah, I know you told me just
She's
now,
like,
right?
it's so mellow. It's so scenty. So here we go. Come on, Vicki. Get up from that couch. Get up on your feet.
Jump on the couch, people.
Get on the treadmill.
Get
Come on, here we go.
Get on the furniture. Get off the bed. Put the potato chips away.
You say, I know it's a waste of time. There's no use trying. So scared that life's gonna pass you by. Your spirit dying. Not long ago, I could feel your strength and your devotion. What was so clear is now overcast with mixed emotions. Deep in your heart is the answer. Find it, I know it will pull you through. Get on your feet. Get up and make it happen. Get on your feet. Stand up and take some action. It's true that we've all been through some nasty weather. Let's understand that we're here to handle things together. You gotta keep on looking tomorrow. There's so much in life that's meant for you. Get on your feet. Get up and make it happen. Get on your feet. Stand up and take some action. Get on your feet. Don't stop before it's over. Get on your feet. Stand up is off your shoulders.
Here we go. Get off the couch. Get off the bed. Put the potato chips and the remote control down. This is your moment of exercise. Come on. Jump on the bed. Sitting down here now.
Get up and make it happen. Stand up, stand up and take some action. Get on your feet. Don't stop before it's over. Get on your feet. The weight is off your shoulders. Get on your feet. Get up, get up, get up and make it happen. Get on your feet. Fade out. Okay.
How we hate the fade out, right? And the instrumental. You know, this is the first time I did that Broadway medley sitting down. Hirap pala.
Unbelievable.
I'll Be Over You. What's my Toto song?
Ooh.
I don't have I'll Be Over You, but I have a nice Toto song. What is it? Hold you back.
Hold you back. Let's do some Toto. Hi, Ian. Hi, Alma.
I won't hold you back, right?
Cecil saying, yay, Cess.
Cecil, we'll
We
dedicate this song
exercising?
for you, okay? She wants to. I won't hold back.
For you, Cecil Ibulyon. Mildred, hello, in New Jersey. Hi, New Jersey. I saw Taiwan earlier. I
By
saw
the way,
Paris.
earlier when I did the whole that mega Broadway medley, the music, the Broadway medley from West Side Story all the way till I've done many times before. It's arrangement of Louis Ocampo, but all the other music like the mashup between Corner of the Sky and Defying Gravity, that's Marvin Carrido.
Beautiful.
And the Some Enchanted Evening, Marvin Carrido, which he just put it all together. Thank you, Marvin, for doing that with his band. There they are. Yeah, okay. Here's a Toto song. It's not the one you wanted. I hope it's going to be. We should get that one.
Yes.
Somewhere out there.
MM.
MM, you have really good requests, MM. Okay, here's a Toto song for all of you with the Big Mouth Band and Marvin Carrido.
If I had another chance tonight, I'd try to tell you that the things we had were right. Time can erase the love we shared, but it gives me time to realize just how much you care. Now you're gone, I'm really not the same. I guess I have myself to blame. Oh, time can erase the things we said, but it gives me time to realize that you're the one who said, you know I won't hold you back now. The love we had just can't be found. You know I can hold you back now.
Marvin.
Give me time to think about the years you were mine. Time can erase the love we shared, but it gives me time to realize just how much you care. You know I won't hold you back down. The love we had just can't be found. Oh, you know I can't hold you back down.
Martin Guzman on the guitar. Come on. Marvin Carito's arrangement of I Won't Hold You Back from Toto. I feel like a DJ when I'm singing this song. What an idiot. Here we go. Vicki, take over. Are you sick of quarantine? Do you want to get out of the house? Do you want to find a cure for this COVID-19 virus? Now? Okay, relax.
Promises, we forget all of our promises and only keep some of the easiest. I confess I do. Make believe, however small the possibility, but sometimes stripped up by reality, formality it seems. Oh,
Now I find, having come a long way round,
I am closer than before. Here and now, it's all that it's about. Let's use it or we'll lose it. Go and ask anybody, they will all say the same. Everyone, love is contagious. We are part of a chain. History, we could live our life from history, but there's no future in a memory, and you will see my love. Oh, there's no future in a memory, and you will see my love.
now I find,
Having come a long way round, I am closer than before. Here and now is all that it's about. Let's use it or we'll lose it. Go and ask anybody, they will all say the same. Everyone, love is contagious. We are part of the chain. Go and ask anybody, they will all say the same. Everyone, love is contagious. We are part of the chain. You will see my life. You're my life. La 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 la. La 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 la. Go and ask anybody, they will all say the same. Everyone, love is contagious. We are part of a chain. All right. We're still gonna keep it up, right? Come on. Keep on exercising, Vicki. When it feels like the world is on your shoulders and all of the madness has got you going crazy, it's time to get out. Step out into the street where all of the action is right there at your feet. Well, I know a place where we can dance the whole night away underneath electric stars. Just come with me and we can shake your blues right away. You'll be doing fine once the music starts. So, to the beat of the rhythm of the night, dance until the morning light.
Forget about the worries on your mind.
You can leave them all behind.
To the beat of the rhythm of the night.
Oh, the rhythm of the night. Oh, yeah, yeah. Look out on the street now. The party's just beginning. The music's playing. A celebration starting under the street lights. The scene is being set. A night for romance. A night you won't forget. So come join the fun. This ain't no time to be staying home. Ooh, there's too much going on. Oh, tonight is gonna be a night like you've never known. We're gonna have a good time the whole night long. Oh, to the beat of the rhythm of the night. Dance until the morning light. Forget about the worries on your mind. You can leave them all behind.
To the beat of the rhythm of the night.
Oh, the rhythm of the night. Oh, yeah. Come join the fun. This ain't no time to be staying home. Ooh, there's too much going on. Yeah, tonight is gonna be a night like you've never known. We're gonna have a good time the whole night long. Oh, to the beat of the rhythm of the night. Dance until the morning light.
Forget about the worries on your mind.
You can leave them all behind.
To the beat of the rhythm of the night.
Dance until the morning light.
Forget about the worries on your mind.
Yeah,
To the beat of the rhythm of the night. Forget about the worries on your mind.
you can leave them all behind.
To the beat of the rhythm of the night.
Oh, the rhythm of the
Forget about the worries on
night.
your mind.
Ready? La 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 la.
What's the words?
La 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 la.
Just la.
Forget about the worries on your mind.
To the beat of the rhythm of the night, dance until the morning light.
Forget about the worries on your mind.
You can leave them all behind.
To the beat of the rhythm of the night.
Oh, the rhythm of the
Forget about the worries on your mind.
Yeah.
I thought we should come up with it.
Nice, very nice. The crowd, thank you. Michelle Torres, right?
Hi, Michelle Torres.
Michelle Torres wants this song, and I think also another Torres, Jeanette Torres, likes
Loves
this
this
song. Thank you,
song.
Vicki. Stay with us.
Okay.
Let me do this for the Torres. For Jeanette and Michelle, they're not even related. Or are they? Abangan. And for Miguel, if he's still watching. That's what Michelle did. She's faced the hardest times you could imagine. And many times her eyes fought back the tears. And when a youthful world was about to fall in, each time her slender shoulder bore the weight of all her fears. The sorrow no one hears still rings in midnight silence in her ear. Let her fight, for she's a lady. Let her dream, she's a child.
and gentle flower growing wild. And if by chance I should hold her, let me hold her for one time. A simple love, just one possession. I would pick her from the garden to be mine. This could be the story of any frontliner. Anyone's going through so much and not telling anybody. A true wildflower. Our heroes, the frontliners. Be careful how you touch her. She'll awaken. Sleep's the only freedom that you know. And when you look into her eyes, you won't believe the way she's always paying for a debt she doesn't owe. And the silent wind still blows that only she can hear. So she'll go. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a free and gentle flower growing wild. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a free and gentle flower growing wild. She's a flower growing wild. She's a flower growing wild.
So that's for the frontliners. As many songs have been written for frontliners, but there's a frontliner I want to talk about right now. It's a Dr. Relito Sakilayan. Sakilayan. Dr. Relito Sakilayan from the...
The Rizal Medical Center in Pasig. and
Yes.
He's the director.
He's the director. He's a frontliner. This man, just to give you a little history, he's an amazing doctor and was supposed to be practicing in America. And he turned down that whole visa thing because he felt he was more needed here in the Philippines. So he's a dedicated doctor, and Pasig is blessed to have him. And he was positive for the COVID-19 virus. The good news is he's a survivor. He is with us, and he is still the doctor who turned down greener pastures, bluer passports, to be with us, to take care of us, and to be in the front lines. He's no longer positive, and as soon as he's up and around, he'll be back there at the front lines, saving the lives of every Filipino. So for this, for tonight, I'd like to dedicate this song that was composed, that I gave the lyrics to Alvina C. and Homer Flores, who made it beautiful in Tagalog, but I thought I'd make it a little more universal and make it English. And now I'd like to dedicate it to Dr. Relito Sakilayan. Great news that you're no longer positive and that you're still with us. You are totally a blessing, a hero. We thank you for your service, and we thank God for you. We pray for you every single night that you continue to get stronger so you can take care of us.
We thank you for the love and care you're giving. We thank you for the love and hope you're bringing. The sun will shine again for better days. With you right by my side, we'll find a way. Remembering all the sacrifice you're giving, the selfless love you share, expecting nothing. A lovely place is there for you and me. We'll be walking hand in hand together. One day we will be. And now the time has come to love each other. Standing tall, you protect us all from harm. We are one soul, one heart forever. You're not alone, we're in this together. You give your life, so I live mine. You are my life, and I am yours. Remembering all the sacrifice you're giving, the selfless love you share, expecting nothing. A lovely place is there for you and me. We'll be walking hand in hand together. One day we will be. And now the time has come to love each other. Standing tall, you protect us all from war. You are one soul, one heart forever. You're not alone, we're in this together. You give your life, so I live mine. You are my life, and I am yours. You are my life, and I am yours. Dr. Elito, we thank you. You are the sun playing so softly in my heart. I reach for you, you seem so near yet so far. I hope and I pray you'll be with us every day. I know down inside you are mine and I'm yours. True love, or am I dreaming? Sing. You way over there. Come on. We can share tomorrow and forevermore. Come on, hit your numbers in the house. You are my soul. I know that we can make it through with you in my heart. were here alone and all it's said and done, it'll always be inside of me because of all you've shown. I've grown enough to tell you you'll always be inside of me. Now how many roads have gone by, so many words left unspoken. I needed to be by your side, if only to hold you forever in my heart.
Each time I try to say
Forever
goodbye,
will be.
rain so softly in my heart.
Even when I'm gone,
Look my way, I touch the
you'll be
sky.
giving me forever. Once I dreamed that you were gone, and I cried out trying to find you. I begged the dream to fade away and please awaken me. But I took a hold of my heart and left me with no one to follow. The love that I lost to the dark, I will always remember. Forever in my heart, forever we will be. And even when I'm gone, you'll be here with me, yeah, forever in my life. I always thought I'd be yours. Forever. Thank you very much. We hope you had a good time. You had a good Wednesday night. We're here with you all of quarantine, keeping you company because I worry about you. But you know what? The world, it's still wonderful. It is. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom, me and you. And I think to myself, it's still a wonderful world. I'm sure I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day. The dark says goodnight, and I believe no matter what, it's still a wonderful world. The colors of a rainbow are so pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends hold at crying, don't be discouraged. We'll learn so much more. We'll have the courage and believe no matter what. It's still a wonderful world. And believe in your heart, it's still a wonderful world. Marvin Carino and his band, come on. That's you singing. All right. And I think to myself, come on, it's still a wonderful world. I really know what I'm saying. I believe no matter what, it's still a wonderful world. It's a wonderful, wonderful world. It's a wonderful world. It's a wonderful, wonderful world. It's still a wonderful world. Thank you very much. God bless you. You are a champion of your destiny. We can do this. We're in this together. Champions of faith, champions of hope. God bless you all.